The other day at the Game Awards, where I was in attendance, I saw this game Highguard get announced by Jeff Keighley, and the way he presented it to people made it sound like this is going to be like the big next huge game. It was the magnum opus of the whole entire Game Awards. I believe they ended the show with this, and everyone was supposed to be leaving on a high note. And we're in the audience watching it, being like, "The hell even is this Highguard?" And the people that are working at the studio being ex Concord developers. You can't make this up. Oh, before I even get into this too, Highguard world premiere trailer from the Game Awards 2025, presented by the Game Awards and Highguard, which is weird that they're combining it together, almost like it's an advertisement. 975 like this, 10,000 plus me downvotes, 83,000 views, 10,000 downvotes for what was supposed to be the big way to end the show. Let's see this. Right off the bat, I was watching this. This looks so good in person, like the massive screen, the water, the ocean graphics crashing. I'm like, oh, you have my attention. This is good.
You know, sometimes our last reveal at the Game Awards is a teaser for something years and years away. Not tonight. Our final world premiere comes from 61 members of the team that built Apex Legends and Titanfall. 4 years ago.
Weird how they don't mention Concord there. Strange.
The principals founded a new independent studio with the hopes of pushing the shooter genre forward with a new original game. They've done it in complete secrecy, which is even more amazing because the game
the way he brings it up makes it sound like it's going to be so cool. No one even knew about this game. It's all secret. It's amazing. Oh my God. I'm hearing this. I'm just like, wow. Okay. You have my attention. This is going to be the next big thing. Amazing introduction by Keighley here.
Very deep into development. The power of independent self-published studios to push this medium forward is a growing and I think positive theme in our industry. And so tonight, you're not only going to get the announcement of the game, but also your first look at the gameplay. I've played it, and after you see this trailer, I think you're going to want to as well. Welcome to Highguard.
Again, it's weird. It's weird to me. I mean, right here, by the way, I'm out. Like, I'm there, I'm watching, I was like, oh God, that was the friend. Like, right off the bat, he had me so hyped. And it's weird that Jeff Keighley is just so like excited for this game. I'm like, why, bro? Like this image right at the beginning of the game, this generic dude, this is what we're doing? Come on, man.
Uncharted and dangers untold. I venture without fear.
I got right away, by the way, I got Concord vibes from it. Which is funny because I, in person, had no idea about any of the employees or anything like that. I was like, oh, it looks like Concord. That's like the first thing I thought of when I'm there.
And ride without rest. For coin or for cause, I fight to the end.
Cool. I forgot Concord. Again, by the way, maybe the game is awesome. Maybe it is. But this trailer did none of that selling to me at all. I just looked at this and just rolled my eyes. And it's like, ugh. The problem is,
light belongs to me.
Everything wants to be Overwatch. They see the money Blizzard is making, and they're like, oh, we need to, it's just like all the Fortnite wannabes. Oh, we need to do what they're doing because if we just create the same thing, we can get people that were playing that coming over to play our game. It's like, no, it's unique and original. make a game that's unique and original, and people will try to copy you. I think, and I've talked about this before plenty of times, the problem with modern gaming is it costs so much to create these games that the investors will not greenlight a new project that hasn't proven a concept that people will play and buy. So then it's turned into, okay, what has worked before? Let's just copy that and do that again and call it a different name and make different characters in it. And yeah, because the other game was successful, ergo, people will want to play our game too. This was something that is, to me, struck me as, I've seen this before 100 times already. What about this trailer makes you want to play this game over what already exists right now? What is different about this? If you can't answer that, your game will fail. And that's not like trying to be a dick. That's not trying to hate monger or push a message of negativity. It's reality. If you cannot make a product that stands out, if it just falls in with everything else, why is anyone going to play it? I don't care. I don't care how much money you spend on it. I don't care how many people worked on it. None of that stuff matters. Is the game good? Is it original? Is it unique? Or is it just going to be like other games that not just came before, but have flopped before? Pirate Nation on X, a small number of developers on Highguard's team at Wildlight Entertainment previously worked on Concord at Firewalk Studios. Yes, a small number of developers on Highguard's team at Wildlight Entertainment previously worked at Concord at Firewalk Studios. Wildlight Entertainment was founded in 2021 by around 61 veterans from Respawn who worked on Titanfall and Apex Legends. Highguard's Steam page and official descriptions highlight this pedigree, with no direct ties to Firewalk. However, community research via LinkedIn profiles and credits has identified 2 to 3 ex-Firewalk staff on the team, including claims of the art director and gameplay designer from Concord. Weird, because that was the same vibe I got when I saw the art and gameplay in the trailer. Weird. Almost like that's what these people can do. And it couldn't sell before. Why would it sell again in the future if it couldn't sell the first time? This overlap fuels Concord 2.0 comparisons, though the core team is Respawn alumni. And here's the other thing, by the way, too. I don't mean to shit on this game just because there's 2 to 3 Concord developers when the studio is like 90 plus people. It's a large independent studio of people. And only 2 to 3 of them are Concord or ex-Firewalk. And it's not to bring down the entire team. But there's an issue when me, just a normal dude, is sitting in person at the Game Awards, and the second I see this on the screen, I'm just like, that kind of looks like Concord. You don't ever want that to be the reaction for your big time trailer that's supposed to be a big deal to sell to people. And this meme is making the rounds right now, which is internet perfection. The trilogia Concord, Marathon, Highguard. The magical horse has been complete. Something I found very curious too. Pirate Nation, LGBTQ plus is the first tag shown on the Highguard Steam page. Weird. Now you could say, oh, the tags are made by users, not the developers. True. But do you know who orders the tags? Do you know who puts what first and what second? Do you know who can remove the tags they don't want up there? The developers. So this speaks volumes of who they're going after with this game, with the very first tag being LGBTQ plus. I swear, these people, you need someone in charge of them. These are like, it's like hoarding cats. They are retarded. They're doing everything wrong all over again. And it's so easy to see. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I know anyone listening to me right now is like, yeah, you're right. I know I'm right. It's obvious. How are these people doing this? So I started researching it a little bit. And I went to ChatGPT and I said, So, who is funding the nearly 100 employees at an independent startup studio called Wildlight Entertainment to work on what looks like Concord 2 with their upcoming game, Highguard? Multiple employees are ex-Firewalk Studios employees, Concord. Curious indeed. And I said, so there is no info on where they got their money from. Because again, almost 100 people working at the studio. And it's supposedly a big-time game release. Lots of money, by the looks of it, was poured into it. Where did this money come from? If you got LGBTQ plus as the first tag that shows up, and it's got Concord employees working at the studio, and they're clearly pushing the Concord mantra with it, where is the money coming from? Where is the interest group that's paying for this? I'm very curious about that one thing. Says, correct. As of now, there is no public information identifying where Wildlight Entertainment's funding came from. To be very explicit, no named investors, no publisher backing disclosed, no venture capitalist firm, PE fund, or strategic partner publicly listed, no funding round announcements, Series A, seed, etc., no LinkedIn posts naming backers, no press articles identifying a money source. What is publicly stated repeatedly is only this. Wildlight describes itself as fully funded. The funding source is undisclosed/private. And when you start going through their website and our team, again, do not ever harass or go after anyone here. This is just for information purposes only. There are a lot of people working on this game at Wildlight. And when you search by Concord, you see this guy here, Daniel Luna, gameplay engineer, Rocket Arena, Concord. Curious. There's also another Jessica Grant, outsourced producer, Concord. Again, many other people at the studio, and you could say they don't speak for everyone. Maybe they don't. And maybe these people are super talented at Firewalk and they just got dealt a bad hand of cards and they're getting a second chance at the studio. Maybe. But when you see the trailer and what it reveals, I can't help but think that, no, they failed at Concord and Firewalk for a reason. And it's explained actually pretty directly when you watch the trailer. In fact, there was a comparison.
Everybody hates Highguard. Highguard is apparently shaping up to be Concord 2. And if you weren't sure about it, Concord 2, Jessica Grant and Daniel Luna, both former Firewalk Studios developers on Concord, are now working at Wildlight Entertainment. So she's an outsourced producer right here. Her prior credits including Concord. Daniel Luna is a gameplay engineer with experience from Rocket Arena and Concord. So we have, that's right. How did they know? I don't know. I guess people just looked it up, right? They looked it up maybe on, Google or something like that.
I think people looked it up because they thought like me, right when they saw it, they're like, this looks like Concord. In fact, I want to check if anyone at this game worked at Concord. Like that's what I did when I saw it.
AI. So Highguard devs already crashing out. Now this feels even more like a Concord 2.0 situation. The ripping him apart is completely blown out of proportion, while at the same time completely ignoring the fact that their trailer has been received poorly, to say the least. Toxic positivity mindset.
Oh boy.
Day one of being a game dev with a public-facing game, and I got 75 quote retweets personally ripping me apart simply for being excited to share what I poured myself into for years. Lock the account for the time being. Josh.
Every time these people cannot handle criticism. They just want to be showered with praise. They want to create something and have people just pat them on the back saying, thank you. You're amazing. This is incredible. This is the best thing ever. Anyone who dares says, I don't want to play that. That's not, please don't make games like this. That's hate. That's horrible. I can't deal with this. Locking my account now.
Poo25. Let's look this up. All right. Who's this guy? Lead technical artist. So we've got, this is obviously the post right here. Let's see if I can find any more of these. Okay, day one of being a public dev, the public facing game. So what are people saying about this, right? Sorry to hear it, dude. Okay, these are all just replies that are at the top. self-diagnosed neurodivergence and bio. This is all so tiresome. Jesus Christ. Don't listen to them. Look who it is.
Oh, it's that Michael guy. He's the guy that removed my name from the ChatGPT Maker Hunter. And then he locked his account when Elon and Notch and Asmongold were like, hey, bro, what are you doing here?
Look who it is. It's Michael back at it again.
He's back.
So does he still have all his videos on private? No, I'll have to go to his actual channel. I don't want to deal with that right now. So this is the same guy that I sent to the Shadow Realm earlier this week for being a retard. Now it's retards gassing up other retards.
I fucking love Asmongold. Like, spot on. That's exactly what's happening right now. They all find each other like, oh, don't listen to them. The game's great. Yeah, as it burns through hundreds of millions of dollars, everyone ends up on the streets and it's a massive failure. Don't deal and listen with the positive toxic. I can't even fucking say it. Don't listen to toxic positivity. There we go. Don't listen to toxic positivity. God, it makes me sick even saying that shit. Look at this. Tell me they don't look like the same dude. There's tanned his skin a little bit. Same haircut. Same armor. Like, literally, what are we doing here? This is Concord 2.0. Holy. Check this out. This is insane.
He's not showing the side, but no.
They're the same picture.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Oh, no.
It's the same game.
He actually went and put him side by side. Oh, my God.
Like, you know what? Not to get like conspiracy theory level with this Highguard game, but what if it's just like a reskin of Concord with the asset flip and moving the maps around a little bit and being like, yeah, we worked really hard on this game for 5 years. Did you?
I think Concord might even be better.
It's arguable.
This is insane. They look identical. Reused assets? Yeah.
Fucking identical. Dragon,
Yeah,
there was a
feels
look.
like a reskin. Exactly. I could go on forever about this game, but I think it speaks volumes for where it's at right now and how we already know this game will fail. There's like no question about it. And people might click that when it actually does be successful. And I will eat my words. I'll be like, damn, okay, I was wrong. But I mean, I just look at the previous history of these games. And the reason why it will fail is because it doesn't, at least on the surface, look like it's providing anything new. And if it's not providing anything new, why would anyone buy it? Why would anyone play it? I don't understand why these studios keep doing this shit, thinking it's going to have a different result. Why does it keep happening? It's insanity. But I'll leave that there.